You get it, James, right?
All right.
Does that look better? What you think, Strix? You gonna be up here soon? You guys can shit to me. What do you guys think? It's good?
I like it.
It's good.
I like it.
Alright, it's good. Moody. It's supposed to be moody. Mercury and Gatorade.
We're running to grab the
Alright,
spotlights.
so
we'll just cut all the lights.
I'm going to introduce you guys to your first comic of the night.
That's even better.
They did not know they were going to do this. They thought they would just come to a party and they're going to do 5 minutes for you guys. So I want to hear you guys make some noise for Olivia.
I'm so glad I can be the token white person at this Spanish I feel honored. But who here is good at school? Like, who got good grades? Okay. What was your GPA? Okay, that's good. Round of applause. I personally sucked. Growing up, I was never good at school. In fact, my parents were always at parent-teacher conferences, like it was their second job. And my mom, she actually had a punch card. Come to 5 conferences and get 1 free therapy session. And my dad, he was like, can we just set up a cot in the principal's office at this point? But yeah, I was pretty terrible, and the worst thing that I really struggled at was math. So bad. Like, every time the teacher would write any sort of number on the board, my mind would just go factory reset mode. Like, just a blank XP error message. And so my mom, she was a doctor, so you can imagine the shame from that. And did she hire me a tutor? No. She didn't. Did she try and sit me down to teach me basic arithmetic? No. The only thing she did get me was tested for a mental disability. What a confidence boost, right? I had to sit in this cold, sterile office while this old man with a lab coat held up flashcards. Like, what's 2.2? And I'm sweating like, is this a trick question? I don't know. But finally, the results came in. And the doctor, they sat my mom down on serious and they're like, ma'am, I'm sorry to tell you this, and you might want to get tissues, but your daughter, she just doesn't like math. And that could probably be the worst news my doctor mom has ever heard in her entire life. And I imagine she reacted the same way she did when I told her I wanted to do stand-up for a career. Like, you're kidding. This must be a mistake. And the doctor's just like, no, ma'am, I wish. But it says right here that your daughter's just kind of dumb. See, I always had the best street smarts. Like, I could get out of any situation, but book smarts, not so much. Like, I knew exactly how much money to take out of my sister's piggy bank each week without her noticing. But I didn't know how many quarters went to $1 until like the 5th grade. And every time the teacher would ask and just be like, however many Daddy gives me for the ice cream truck. I don't know. But I did recently graduate with a theater degree. With my Queen JJ. And I did actually beat the odds because in high school I took a college level math class and I did make up ending in A. I'm just so glad I beat the odds with that. Really proud of myself, and looking back, I was just so blessed that the smartest guy in class sat right next to me. But yeah, with that theater degree, I do so many things now, like fight choreography and acting and stand-up. But for money, I make tables. Because nothing screams success like serving Diet Cokes all day and wishing that people will judge you on your charm instead of how long it takes for your food to come out. Which I have no control over, by the way. I'm just the middleman, basically just a food delivery service with a lower salary and more emotional damage. But it doesn't take a lot to be a server. Just a thick skin, a fake smile, and the ability to apologize for things that aren't your fault. Like the menu, the weather prices, and the fact that Karen's husband doesn't love her anymore. But seriously, guys, like, I get blamed for the weirdest things. Like, I once had this lady look at me right in the eyes, and she was like, "Excuse me, why is my salmon dry?" I don't know, man. Maybe it swam through a drought. Like, thank you, guys. I'm about to be ushered off the stage. For me, guys.
Give it up for Olivia.
Thank you.
International Women's Day. Why is that funny? Yeah, that's messed up. Now you guys can tell I'm Dominican. Before y'all were like, what what kind of Mexican is he? Alright, I'm super excited for our next comedian. He's right now fixing our lights. Are you done, sir, Mr. Electrician?
Oh yeah.
Alright, so this is a really funny guy. He's from Jacksonville, Florida. Anybody from Jacksonville, Florida here? Yep. Not everybody grew up in a trailer park, you know? This is a really funny guy, good friend of mine, Dan Alex.
Keep it going for Cesar, everybody. Is anybody else here from Jacksonville, Florida? The fun kind of question is that? What do you think, man? Most of these people are, you guys all know Cesar, right? Nobody here's from Jacksonville, Florida. It was weird growing up in Jacksonville, though. I'll tell you why. I'm Puerto Rican. Anybody see that one coming? You guys have seen me walking around all night. Did you know I was Puerto Rican? Woo! All right. Yeah. I know I don't look Puerto Rican. I'm not giving Latino, right? Nobody looks at me and thinks Hispanic. They might think diet Arabic. But most of the time people are thinking, I can't believe it's not Jewish. Those are the two big options for me. I am Puerto Rican and I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, which I think makes me the first piece of Latino white trash. So I'm crossing some boundaries, you know. I'm a pioneer, honestly. It's even harder for me to convince people that I'm Puerto Rican because I don't speak Spanish well. I'm already feeling a little judged. Some of you guys know this, but for those of you who don't know what it's like to be Latino and not speak Spanish well, that's like being Dominican and never learning how to play baseball. Or being Cuban and never learning how to play baseball. Or being Mexican and never learning how to
Eat spice. Yeah.
hang drywall, actually. I'm a bad Puerto Rican, man. I am. My grandfather, my 94-year-old grandfather, y'all. My 94-year-old grandfather is still in Puerto Rico. He's still doing well. He loves talking about Puerto Rico whenever I go over there. Last time I was there, he was telling me about the beaches in Puerto Rico. Beautiful, right? But my grandfather doesn't speak English very well. So he's like, Danny, did you know that Puerto Rico has over 250 bitches? Also true. I was like, hell yeah, Grandpa, that's why I love it here. I started laughing when he told me that. He was like, I know, I thought your cousin, Muslimcito, he started laughing too. He said, abuelo, that's too many bitches. Not for me, Grandpa. No, it's great. I'm a bad Puerto Rican now, right?
Yeah.
You didn't have to agree with that. Didn't have to say anything else. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna move past it. Because I did also go like full race trader recently too. I started dating a British woman. I was a little worried at first, honestly. Like, I thought she might just be after me for my spices. Then it took her a while to colonize me. I was like, really? I got all these natural resources you could plunder. I was trying to get revolutionary, right? I was trying to shoot my shot heard around the world. The British are coming. But not before me and an awkward apology. She's very British. She says a lot of British things, right? Like she says chips instead of fries. She says biscuits instead of cookies. The other day we were walking around and I was like, whoa, sweetie, we just call them cigarettes here. She gets all flustered. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Why are there so many cigarettes in Atlanta? Shut up, take some spices, get out of here. Nah, she's great. It's cool to be, it's good to be like in a stable relationship, right? Because dating in Atlanta sucks. For me, is anybody here dating? Cool, alright. We'll move on to something else now. It does, man. Dating in Atlanta sucks. I was on the dating apps for a long time because I'm a millennial and that's the only way I know how to meet women. Anybody else on the dating apps?
Not anymore.
Still, just, okay, alright. Here's the thing, man, and this is kind of a hot take, but I think it's tough to be a millennial. We got some millennials in here, make some noise. See, that was a weak-ass millennial response. We are the worst generation. Hear me out. Because I still think it's tough to be a millennial, right? Like, as an entire generation, our only claims to fame are going to be eating ass and student loan debts. If they forgive student loan debts, all we're going to have is eating ass. But it's tough, right? Like I heard somebody say once that if you want to understand why millennials are the way that they are, try and remember that we experienced Shrek and 9/11 the same year. But you can't compare those two, right? Do you guys disagree? I don't think you can compare those two. George Bush never could have pulled off Shrek. All right. I'm sorry I'm like this. I really am. Let me back up a little bit because that'll give you some context. I grew up in a cult. Somebody just say Jewish? God damn. No, not even close. I get it though. I give off that vibe. No, I grew up as one of Jehovah's Witnesses, actually. Yeah, there we go. That is the appropriate response. For those of you who don't know, that means that once a week, give or take, I went door to door knocking and told people who did not ask me to come by about my religious beliefs. It's like a really shitty form of DoorDash. Like, I don't like knocking on any doors now. I don't do it. If you invite me over to your house because you think I'm Jewish, and I knock on your door and you don't answer, there's still a very real part of me that's just like, oh fuck, thank you. Thank you so much. My friend's like, hey man, are you alright? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Let's leave a pamphlet in the screen door and get the fuck out of here. It was weird. It was weird growing up as one of Jehovah's Witnesses. Like, I love martial arts. Boys loved martial arts. But Jehovah's Witnesses are non-violent, right? So it wasn't something that I got to do growing up. It's something that I love now. I'm passionate about it. I'm thinking about starting a security firm and calling it Witness Protection. I'm going to train them at my new line of gyms, Jehovah's Fitness. Those are dumb fucking jokes and you guys laughed at it. That would be a pretty shitty security force, right? Like, they're non-violent and they can't take a blood transfusion if they get hurt on the job. How are they promoting themselves? Witness protection. When you ride with us, your life is in God's hands. Witness protection. When the shit hits the fan, you should probably call someone with a gun. No. There's a lot you miss out on growing up as one of Jehovah's Witnesses. Think about this. No sex before marriage. No. Imagine what that, there you go, that's the right answer. Imagine what that's like as a person. I got married young, I was divorced young, and then coming out of the Jehovah's Witnesses, I was single and I had no game. And it was frustrating, right? Because I'm a decent guy, I take good care of myself, and I have a nice dick. Hold your applause. I have a nice dick, but you can't lead with that, right? There's no situation where you can lead with that. I can't be like, hey, I have a nice dick. I know my car doesn't have any hubcaps on it, but this shit slaps. Can't lead with that. There's a term for people who lead with that. It's sex offender. And the last thing I need in my life is another even shittier reason to have to knock on my neighbor's doors. Alright guys, up to Dan Alex. Keep it going for Cesar.
Give it up for Dan Alex.
Yo.
I've seen his dick. He is Jewish. Our next comedian is, Olivia said that she was the token white person, and not on my watch. I said I need another one. So this nice comedian, really funny guy. He runs shows all over the city. He just came from a show. That's how amazing he is. He said, I'll make time for you after my show. I was like, hi, white person. But put your hands together for Tommy Prohaska.
There's nothing like being brought up as this guy, he's gonna be white, so be ready. It's so funny. Alright, well, white crime, I guess. I wrote some shit. Hey!
Keep it.
I like this, dude. This is my second show I'm doing today in a place where I'm pretty sure someone lives. You know what I mean? It's cool, dude, to wake up one day, you're like, fuck it, I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I want to do something different. I want to write jokes. I want to be myself. And then you're in just someone's house and you're not sure what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Because y'all will leave and we'll be like, how are we getting paid? And someone will be like, go upstairs. And we'll be like, no! Not again! Not this again! No! Mi casa es su casa. Mi butthole es mi butthole. No! Don't like that, please! Jesus' Jubilee Church is right there! I'll go right there! Jubilee Church! What does that mean? I've never gone to church and been like, this is the Jubilee. No! You know what I'm talking about? They're like the word of the Lord, and I'm like, Jubilee time. I love church. Hola, I think, or whatever. I'm like on this show I'm like a microwave, you know what I mean? Because I melt the ice away. Okay, alright. Very funny. Dude, I don't know. Jesus' Church of Jubilee? That's very fun. I like church. I grew up in church. Did anyone here grow up in church?
Yeah.
You got Catholics in the building?
Yep.
Hell yeah. I knew you get Catholics in the building. I saw a few Hispanics and I was like, Catholics are going to be in this bitch tonight. Because that's how Catholicism is, dude. I would go into church and I would just be like, yeah, da da da, and I was like, okay, my homies are here. You know, they're like, give each other a sign of peace, and I was like, hola. Yo bebo agua. That's all I know how to say, dude. Here's the thing, I was talking to the promoter here today, and I wanted to be respectful, but when you're white and you try to be respectful of other cultures, it's disrespectful. And so we were on the phone, we were talking, and he left, and I got a little confused, I'll be honest. And so he said goodbye, and I wanted to be cute, so I said, hola, that means hello. So he thought I heard nothing. So he restarted the conversation. I don't have that kind of time, dude. Alright. I grew up in church. Here's the thing. When you go to church, it sucks. Can we all agree church was not a fun time? I get it, we're all older now. I get it, we're all older now. Church, fun now, but you guys remember Sunday, way too early. Mom, beating your ass to wake up. Because for some reason there was no church service past 8 a.m., Mom. There's a teen mass at 5. Let's go to that one. I tried to get in touch with my belief. I just started going to black church. Black church. Dog, y'all gotta check out black church. I'm telling you, because in white church, we're quiet. You know, you sit down in your pew and you're like, this is me today. Black church, you can interact. It's the best thing in the world. The preacher will be like, and God is good. You can just go, yes! If you're a white dude, take pre-workout, go to black church, dude. It's the best experience of your life. Get excited, dude. They go to the word of the Lord. You go and thanks be to God. I love it. It's the best shit in the world, man. Bring your own tambourine. They don't give a fuck. You'll watch, dude. You sit at the front door. You'll see multiple tambourines on the way in. Join in. I had to take guitar lessons for 4 years to be in white church band. Black church, just buy a tambourine, dude. $6. $6 and you're in there. All that to say, I don't know what the fuck is happening at Jesus' Church of Jubilee. We're sharing a parking lot, which is very fun. Jesus, I knew we were going to have a Jubilee tonight. Before I start telling y'all jokes. isn't what I got. You know what I mean? Because this girl and I talked. Huh?
You can send her pictures so she knows what you mean.
Nope. Thank you. This girl was telling me that every time that she gets a dick pic from a guy, she makes him send it next to a can of Febreze. The can of Febreze is 9 inches long. Yeah, 9 inches long! Are you out of your fucking mind, dude? That's why I buy the travel size. It's 3 inches. Yeah, she's like, dude, how is your dick 13 inches long? Very cool. I remember when dick size, like a big dick was 7 inches. You know what I mean? Vintage cock. You know? And y'all may be like, I don't think this guy was funny. The guy that looks like a narc from that Euphoria season. I look like a narc and you guys let me right in the building. That is not good. But here's the thing. May not think this was funny. But I know tomorrow, when you're scrolling the channels, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, this is an average size dick right here. I'm more of like a Roku dick kind of guy. You know what I'm talking about? I lost you. I should have done that. Just started losing weight. That's a big thing for me. So how much time do I have left?
45 seconds.
Yeah, fuck. Let me figure out how we're ending this. Just started losing weight. That was a big thing for me. I took up boxing. Boxing is an amazing way to lose weight. Because if you go get a gym membership, if you want to lose weight, what happens is you can just go to the gym, and what they don't tell you is you can just go home at any time. There's no expectations. But with boxing, if you fight somebody, when you're in that ring, you can't leave. Yeah. They'll hit you. I had 11 fights this past year. Of those fights, I had 11 knockouts.
You're getting heckled by a puppy.
What the fuck? Puppies can't speak English. 11 fights last year. And that one was personal because you open the app. You guys know what it is when you open the app and you're like, alright, I know my sound is on, let me turn it off. Fuck you. A lot of comics, man, they'll come up here and they'll do time, and at the end they go like, I'm gonna end with my biggest joke, it's gonna be a big pop, and I'll get off and they'll all remember me. Not me. Fuck you. Y'all give it up here.
Give it up for Tommy. I'm not a big fan. I haven't sent a dick pic since Cake. Yeah, I remember Cake?
Oh, it's a real dog.
It is a real dog. Yeah. Here at Casa Es Su Casa comedy show, we promote diversity. There's so many different types of chairs. So I noticed we robbed the Goodwill. I made sure.
Absolutely.
But speaking of diversity, I made sure to hire a black person, like a real one. Not a black dog, but a person. By the way, the dog's name is Hades. What's your name? Yeah. Hades. But our next comedian is a really funny guy. We connected because they're hilarious and they're also from Florida, but from the bad part, Fort Lauderdale. So I want to hear you guys put your hands together for K-Strings.
It's funny because he said the bad part, Fort Lauderdale. And if anybody's familiar with South Florida, Miami-Dade County is the first 48 capital of the world. So that's kind of ironic. This is interesting. We are here. I ain't never been to a 4X meeting, but I feel like if I I needed a quick way to make some money. I feel like I'll put in 3279 Memorial Drive. And this will be the Forex headquarters.
On Tuesdays.
I knew something was up. But this is how you know you've been living in Atlanta for a little minute. Like, I parked my car on the church's parking lot. And I still don't feel safe. Like, they closed that door. I'm like, bitch, open that shit up. I don't like the fact that y'all got doors closed and curtains closed. Bitch, open something up. Open something up. I've been out looking at that peephole for the past 10 minutes. My eyeballs hurt like this. This is where we at. Anybody live in Decatur?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Let me tell you something. You look like you don't. I live 10 minutes away from here, and I ain't never seen damn one of y'all asses. And I've been all up and through Decatur. I'm like, damn, they got Asians in Decatur. Where the fuck y'all come from? Y'all supposed to be by Emory. I was going to say they're supposed to be by Emory. They're supposed to be on the north side of Decatur. They're on the south side. You need to turn your map upside down. You came south, bitch. You need to go north. It's just like every time I see and I live off of Campbell Road, so like when I see like non-blacks over there, I be like thinking one thing: drugs. You do drugs. Whenever I see a random white person around, or there's a whole bunch of black people, I'm like, you are doing drugs. You gotta be, because why else are you here? Our drugs are good and cheap. That's what we do around here. I drive Lyft sometimes as well, and I got this older lady. She got in a car, and she gave me some of the dopest advice. She was like, baby, let me tell you something. You can do two things in this life. You can smoke crack, or you can make money. But you can't do both. And I don't know why that ministered to me so much. I'm like, you know what? That's some real shit. Because when you think about it, like, name me one crackhead that make money. Exactly. You can't name me one. And all I got from that story is like, if you do drugs, don't ask your family members for money. Why? Because they'll end up in a lift talking to strangers and we'll know your whole business. So fund your own habits, basically, at the end of the day. It's okay. If you can't fund your habit, I don't think you should have a habit. Think about it. If you can't fund it, don't do it. That's why we do comedy. No charge, huh? Hey, you're funny. Come to 3279 Memorial Drive. Tell some jokes and park your car in the concrete. Attached to a church. The concrete was there first and the church came second. Yes. It's crazy. Like, it's like I live in the hood. Like, I live in like a gentrified area. So like I'm starting to see Subarus and shit. Y'all ain't black, but let me tell you something. That is the last car on earth a black person would buy. It's a Subaru. We would never. That Subaru could be brand new, no money down, no miles on it. But hey, it's a free Subaru. You can come get it if you want it. Black people will still be like, no, let me get that 08 Honda. Let me get that 08 Honda with 200 miles on it. I'm cool. I don't trust the damn Subaru. It's right after I saw that Subaru, I saw a golden retriever and a white woman just doing this at the fuck. I'm like, shit. But that's not my property value going up. I'm a homeowner. So I'm like, when I see shit like that, I be like, okay. Got the equity in this bitch. Got the equity. Starting to see the whites. Starting to see the whites. And like when you become a homeowner, just shout out to any homeowners in the building. When you become a homeowner, one of the most important things is, hey, how can I keep my property value high? That's what I care about. And I got a neighbor. I'm not saying he's a detriment to our neighborhood, but I wish he would have found another neighborhood to live in. Because like everything about him is loud. His friends, his music. The smell of his weed, everything is just loud. And I got fed up because, like, hey man, I'm trying to keep his property value up, you know, to move out and have somebody move in, you know. So I had a conversation. I said, hey man, listen here, I'm a fan, bro. I appreciate you doing what you do. But can you do me a favor? Just turn your music down. That's all I asked. And he was looked at me, he was just like, well, that's odd. He was like, because you ain't say nothing to Earl. Now, Earl is our across the street neighbor. He was like, you ain't say nothing to Earl, and Earl sell crack.
No.
Joke's on him. I know Earl sell crack. But he sell crack quietly. Turn your fucking music down. Give me a 3-5 of that gelato too. Like, I ain't gonna call the cops and not shop with you. That's crazy. That's a camera. I mean, at least support your business. At least if I'm gonna call the cops. Yeah, sir, he got the houses, but they are cheap. You can't beat his prices. You can't beat his prices. I think one of the things that we don't talk about. Well, first of all, let me make shouts out for y'all coming out here supporting Cesar, supporting his homeboy Jordan, I think is his name, for having this. I didn't think nobody lived here until I saw that Mac out in the open. I'm like, somebody might live here. I was like, this shit is on the market. This is I said that they got an assortment of chairs. They got I ain't seen a match yet. I said, can we match one with another? They got her sitting on the shoebox. As long as we packed in here, as long as we got you in here, I fuck with it, man. This is the thing about comedy. I also want to shout out to everybody that just put their outfit on, because I found out it's a lot of people that had their outfit on all day and come to a function late at night. So I want to shout out to everybody that actually went home, showered, lotion, and put on. If you had on a new outfit, make some noise. Where you at? I had a guy earlier walk by me. He was like, "Yeah, I just came from the house." I said, "You a damn lie. You smell like a 9 to 5." I know B.O. when I smell B.O. I know B.O. Also, it is Women's Month, but also, if y'all didn't know, it is You Ain't Know You Had Autism Month as well. This is y'all. Okay. I was gonna say that sound like a minister to that thing, bro. She was like, "Oh my God, I told you. This is a slow month. This is a slow month." I can talk about this. My brother got Asperger's. So I see this nigga every day. I'll be looking at him. People think that shit cute until you live with it. People think that shit's it's so cute. Oh, that nigga weird. So here's how Asperger's work. Look, here's how Asperger's work in my house. So my little brother, he's 19, right? But mentally he's like 14, 15, right? So like he know me, but he don't say hi to me. Okay, so see, this crew, we gonna have to talk. We ministering to each other. So like, I'll be like, "Yo, what's up, D?" His name Darius. I'll be like, "Yo, what's up, D?" He'll be like, and just turn. I'll be like, "Hold on, nigga. Hold on, nigga. Like, bitch, I was on this earth before your ass. What you not finna do is not recognize me." I'm like, "Hold on." So I'm like, hey, it was fucked up because he did it to our dad one day. Our dad came and was like, "What's up, D?" He was like, my dad was like, "Hold on, nigga, who's that?" I'm like, "Nigga, that's your son. That's your son. He don't really fuck with you, but that's your son." Like, my brother, right? He don't fuck with the concept of sitting. Like, he will come in an environment like this and just stand the entire time and see open chairs and won't sit. Like, he'll come and stand by you. You be like, "It's a chair, sit down." He'll be like, "No, I'm good." And just stand by you the whole time. See, it's cute. They go, "Oh, it's cute." Oh, that nigga weird. It's cute. It's cute until you got a full bladder late at night. Cause see, my brother, he'll stand anywhere. Whether it's lights or not, he will stand anywhere. I'm walking down the hallway trying to go to the bathroom. And as I'm walking down the hall, I can't see shit. But I can feel a nigga. I'm walking, I said, hold on. nobody, but as soon as I get past Martin Luther King picture, I'm like, nigga, it's somebody there. I'm like, as soon as I get past that second, because if y'all know black people, we keep 3 pictures in the house that is not our relatives. Martin Luther King, Barack Obama, Jesus Christ. You can go to any black house and you gonna find one of these niggas. Like my grandma got Barack Obama picture in the center of all the grandkids. I'm like, grandma, that nigga don't know you. It's called pandering, grandma. Like we over there saying, I'm over there saying grace at dinner and looking at this nigga at the end of the table like he got bad ass. I'm like, put that goddamn picture down, bro. I'm trying to pray over this meatloaf. I do not want to see you, Mr. 44 at the end of that table. Oh my God. But as I'm walking down the hall, I'm like, y'all, I can't see this nigga, but I can feel his nigga. And I'm like, Miss Marissa, that's my dad's wife. That's my dad's wife. I'm like, Miss Marissa, yo, where D at? She was like, I don't know. He was walking around here somewhere. I think I found him. I think I found him. And it's crazy. You know how scared you gotta be to walk in your house with a flashlight? And the power ain't out? I'm walking down like shaking with my phone. I'm like, I take the camera, go to the right. It's just him and his eyeballs looking at me. I'm like, you know, if you was in prison, you would die. Bitch, you would get shanked on the level in cell block E, bitch. Okay. I think, like, this is my last one, but this is not even a joke. This is real life. I got a little brother that really got Asperger's. This is crazy. Like, he is so quiet. Like, he will walk up on you and you won't even know he's there. And that's some scary shit. To be that quiet. And I had fucked around and got him a birthday gift. Like, he didn't tell me what to get him. They was like, hey, I think he likes anime. We need to get him some games. Nah, I know what the fuck I'm finna get him. I'll never forget when he opened up that present. It was a belt with spoons on it. We got to hit this nigga. I'm tired. Now when he leave out the room and clank, like, all right, there it's walking. We got to keep tabs on this thing. Well, that's my little bro. Now y'all know about him. Don't talk shit about him. K Striggs on Instagram. KSTRIGGS. KSTRIGGSS. Man, keep supporting Cesar. Keep supporting John and everything. Thank you guys.
Let's Striggs here one more time. They're not all bad. That's good. It's funny because Striggs was the cleanest comic on the line. I said, I gotta hire a clean comic. Some Asians coming, I need to hire a clean comic. Because in Korea, you can't say anything.
Bury him.
Alright, next, we have 2 comics left. Woo! Yeah. But our next comic, she's such an amazing person, talented person. We met on set of a play where she played a lady that hated me. So I raped her daughter. And it's a true story. It's a play. And in the tropics. You can catch it on Apple TV or Amazon. But I want you guys to really put your hands together for an amazing person, amazing comic. Anidia, turn it!
Thank you. How's it going? Woo! Can you hear me? Okay, yeah, I can hear you. Okay. How y'all doing? Good? Woo! Good. All right. International Women's Day. I feel like I gotta mention because I'm the girl on the show. So. My name's Aniria. A little bit about me. I am part Puerto Rican, part Salvadorian. Thank you. I believe the official term is Mexican. I don't make the rules. And my whole life people have asked me, well, do you feel more Puerto Rican? Do you feel more Salvadorian? More Puerto Rican, hands down. Yes. Maybe because no one knows where the fuck El Salvador is on a map. But it's in Central America, I try to explain. You know, there's like, and I don't mean next to Nebraska, but there's North America, there's South America, and you know, Central America connects the two. So it's basically in the taint of the Americas. Thank you.
Sliding. One time she's like, we should pretend to be strangers. So I never called her back. That bitch psycho, crazy, man. I had a girlfriend, man. She used to look for shit to get mad at me. I remember one night, it was like 10 at night. She's like, I was getting ready for bed, and I just finished watching like Bob's Burgers or something. And then she goes, how come you never put gas in my car? I was like, are you talking about anal? Because I definitely tried to put gas in your car. She's like, no, like, you never put gas in my actual car. Like, my stepdad never lets my mom put gas in her car. And I was like, girl, you need gas money, just ask me for it. Or whatever. We used to fight a lot about it, and eventually she broke up with me. Because I'm trying to open up more, right? Like, it's hard for Latino men to open up more. We keep stuff inside. And then when she broke up with me, she wrote me an essay. The most important part of the essay, she was like, Cesar, loving you, I felt like I was waiting for the bus, and it never came, so I walked home. Right, that's deep. I was like, man, you really needed gas money, girl. I want to thank you guys again for being here.
To sit. So I did what any other Latino would have done. I grabbed a broom and I started cleaning up. I had to put that MBA to work. You know, to them it just means more bathrooms aquí. We did it. And where I lived, it was so hillbilly that the nail salons are not run by Asians. No, they're not. They're run by redneck girls that hunt. So yeah, there's like no Buddha by the cash register. No, there's a bobblehead of Willie Nelson. Yeah, and it doubles over to like an incense burner, so it looks like he's smoking weed. That's really cute. And the name of the nail colors are a little different, you know, like deer blood red, possum tail pink. And my favorite one was camouflage confusion. Yeah, and if Tina got hold of you and did that shit to you, she's so good you wouldn't find your fingertips for 3 days. Yeah. First time I had it done, I couldn't scroll on my phone or rub one out. It was... But yeah. And they'll do your eyebrows there, but they don't use wax. They use duct tape.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, for real, right? And you know that little lotion from when it burns that they put on you? They don't use that either. They just dab a little beer on it. The more experienced beauticians, they'll put whiskey on it. It's a whole thing. And then when you lay back to get it done, they actually have a head mount of a fox that's staring right at you. I guess to remind you how foxy you're gonna look. I don't know. But then to the right, I'll be damned if they didn't have a head mount of the last Asian woman that tried to open up a nail salon. Scary shit. Just don't go to Florida. It's the lesson. But yeah, I am divorced, or I went through a divorce. How many people here have been through a divorce? All right. Really? I didn't realize that. It's hard, even if you want the divorce, you know, because now you got to do things by yourself. Like I was scared to go to the mechanic because I knew he was going to take advantage of me. Barbara. I said, you know what? If he uses a condom, fine. Oh. And then I started shopping on Victoria's Secret because now I've got to get very sexy, right? And I mean very sexy to perfume because it's the only fucking thing that fits me in that store. I mean, like, even the lotion is too tight. What the fuck is happening at Victoria's Secret? But I was like, you know what, that's okay. I went home and I said, I'll find something. And I did, from like 25 years ago. And that's when I realized lingerie should really have expiration dates. Yeah. Because what I tried on was a crotchless bodysuit. Yeah, let's just say shit didn't line up anymore. Alright? The hole had traveled all the way to the back of my ass. But I'm a warrior. Yeah. I took it off, I turned it around, I put it right back on. The hole was still at the crack of my ass. I don't know how that happened. But, yeah, and when I went through my divorce, I cut my hair short. And the guy I was seeing at the time said what any other man would say, oh, but I love your long hair, it was so sexy. Well, I love a long dick. And I can grow my hair out, so.
Long day.
Tit for tat, motherfucker, is what I'm saying. Yeah, so that happened. And when I started dating, I realized that I actually like black guys. Every time they take off their pants, it's always the same question. Okay, because I got high blood pressure. What do you got? You know, because if you got high blood pressure, then you can't take Viagra. And if you can't take Viagra, this ain't gonna work. But if you can take Viagra, then how hard can I pull on your hair plugs? You know, because I mean, I like the man weave. You know, I just don't want to make anybody bleed. That's what I'm saying. And our turn-ons are different, okay? So like when you're young, you check out a guy that's hot, right? And I remember thinking, damn, he's fun. I wonder how many push-ups he can do. And I bet he can crack a walnut with that ass. A big dick would be nice. But I look at a man in his 50s now, and I'm like, damn, he's cute. I wonder how far he can walk with that COPD. And I bet his hip locks up during sex. Oh, his balls not smacking the ground would be nice. Thank you. But you know, sometimes I do that joke and older men are always like, argh. But listen, we have our shit too, all right? Like this right here is like an abandoned amusement park. You know, uterine walls have been torn down. Some of those walls had graffiti on them. I don't know how that happened. And the water ride, dry as fuck. I mean, it is shut down for real. But with age also comes courage. And now I'm finally at an age where I'm okay with leaving the house without wearing a bra. Oh yeah. I just put those bad boys in my pocket and I'm Listen, be nice to your mom is all I'm saying. She's going through it.
Hey.
But yeah, so but I did find me my prince. Thank you. Yes. I had to kiss a lot of frogs before that. Suck a few of their dicks too. It is true what they say, it tastes like chicken. You know when you're dating and people ask you that little pesky question like, how many people have you been with? You know that little pesky question? He was smart. He waited till after we got married to ask me. And it was really random, like on a Tuesday. So, Laniria, how many people have you been with? Ooh. Before or after we got married? But I'm gonna leave you with this. And I'm gonna introduce our last comic too. So I mentioned I was from Florida, and I have to tell you, this is a true story. You can Google it and you'll find it. Massage Envy in St. Petersburg, Florida, got sued because one of their masseuses went down on a client without asking her. Can you believe that? He just lifted up her towel and did his thing. And that lady sued for $23 million. And she won. So I guess some people sue for $23 million and the rest of us just make another appointment. The same week. Anyway, that's my time. My name is Anita.
Now, especially on my hinge, because you know they got that timer, that personal timer, and I went on a date recently, and the first thing the girl asked me is like, how do I feel about period sex? Oh no. Right, this is like initial, I still didn't know her last name. You know what I mean? Like, I still haven't even ordered my food, and she's already talking about period sex. Right? How do you feel about period sex? Woo! It's always good to hire a white guy. Yeah, man, she said, how do you feel about period sex? I was like, look, I'd rather not. Right? She's like, it's natural, it's part of this, it's a part of life, right? It's natural. I was like, yeah, but I thought you were already in your 30s, you know, that doesn't happen anymore. But apparently it does. Apparently it does. And I was like, well, I can wait. How long does it take, a month? Apparently it takes less than that. But I was like, you know how to wait. And she's like, I've had men lay down towels for me. And I was like, this girl wanted to set up a Dexter kill room just to So I have a girlfriend now. And she's a freak. She got mad at me recently because she found out I still had Tinder. Yeah, she found out because we matched. Like, damn, baby, I thought we were meant to be. My girl, man, she's always getting mad at me because the last time she got mad at me was because she found out I liked a girl's photo on Instagram. Supposedly that's cheating. Do you agree? You don't know. So it's a baby. Is liking girls' photos on Instagram cheating, guys? No. Girls? No. They don't know. They don't know. It's inconsistent over here. Yeah, she said when I like a girl's photo, I want to sleep with them and they want to sleep with me too. And I was like, dang, your sister trying to fuck? She was Dominican, so I was like, man, I wish your mom had an Instagram, you know? Yeah, because all women, except for white women, as they get older, they look better, right? It's like they evolve. They're like Pokemon. I'm trying to catch them all, you know what I'm saying? My girl's a Charmander, her mom's a Charizard. I wrote that for the Asians in the crowd. Let's talk about One Piece. I'm just kidding. Oh, you guys are great, man. It's cool, man. It's a cool thing. It's a cool thing we're doing here. I appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, I never said it, but I'm gonna say it now. I grew up with my mom. Yeah, single mom, you know, it's tough. We sometimes if you're a single mom. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, man, there's only so much a mom can teach like a little boy, you know, so I learned a lot from watching TV. We used to watch a lot of novellas. You know what novellas are? Soap operas. Soap operas, yeah, I don't know the Korean term. Soap operas like, you know, Bold and the Beautiful, Young and the Restless, James, Jerry Springer. Think about my friends. Yeah, and then what novellas time is that women get pregnant by kissing those. Right? Because they didn't show everything. Now, Euphoria, Game of Thrones, they fucking all the time. But back in the day, they didn't show anything, right? There'll be a Maria and a Jose, right? They find out they're not related, Right? That's important. Unless you're from like Kennesaw or I don't know, UGA, I don't know what they do anymore. Right? They kiss, episode ends. Next episode, she's pregnant. So to this day, I don't kiss with my foot. Don't do it, man. Anybody got kids here?
Yeah.
No? All that kissing. You are the cause of a kiss. If girl has never been like Cesar, I think I'm pregnant, Cesar, I miss my pregnant. I'm like, that's impossible, we didn't kiss. You're not trapping me, girl. Sex is simple, missionary is the best position?
Yeah.
That's all right. That's some liars. It's like girl push-up. It's hard for you, it's hard for me too. You ever do it on the carpet? Alex, you do it on the carpet? And you burn your knee, right? You feel like a sniper in that rack, huh? You're like, oh shit. Yeah, man. I don't date girls with carpet, man. Makes me feel like a slave. Just to have sex. And girls, no, I mean, I'm all like for that feminine stuff, but they be asking for a lot, talking about pick me up. I'm like, for what? Lay down. You know, that's a good bed. I bought a bed from IKEA. It's missing 3 screws, but I built it like a man. I'm at the age now where I'm catching cramps. Make some noise, you get the cramps. Yeah. I mean, that's come on, your toes don't do this? Your toes don't do that. Man, my girl, she was trying to be sexy one day. She's like, Daddy, what you want? Anything you want, I'll give it to you. I was like, water, please? Go get that Gatorade, yeah. Go get that Vicks Vapor Rub. That's exactly what I need. Shit. True story. I'm originally from Miami, if you can't tell by my curly hair. Shout out Miami. Woo! Yeah! What part of Miami are you from?
Kendall.
That's Kendall. What part of Atlanta are you from? Kennesaw? That's not Atlanta. That's not Miami.
Where are you from?
Miami. I'm from Mill Haiti, Woodwood. That's Miami. That's the real Miami. I don't mean Miami-Dade and Cali and stuff. I mean, I don't want to get into this. I feel too political over here. I don't even know what I was talking about. But yeah, true story. I'm Dominican, like I said. People assume because I'm Dominican, I'm just good at baseball, and I'm going to tell you that is true. I am really good at baseball, man. I'm so good. I've been playing baseball my whole life. I'm so good that I went to the University of Miami just to play baseball. Well, fuck y'all. But then I found out I was only on the team to translate for the Cubans. We were pretty good though. We were pretty good. They used navies and just navies on the team. You'll see those. We had one for them. But we were really good, man. But then we got disqualified by NCAA because they found out our real ages. I think they found out because when we traveled to play other schools, right, the other schools would have a section for their students, we had a section for our kids. Shit, my dad was on my team. He was a freshman, he redshirted for 2 years. This is a Dominican baseball player, his name was Juan Soto. He just got $765 million for 15 years to the New York Mets. It's a lot of money, man. So I just put $7 gas in my 15-year-old Corolla. And I'm not a hater, I support everyone, but as a Dominican man, I feel like that was my destiny, right? I was like, that should have been me. Like when I was born, the nurse was like, is that his penis? And my mom was like, no, that's a bat. And my dad was like, that's not my son. Yep. Yeah, man, true story. Any couples here? Like it's a free-for-all over here. Let's play Who's in My Mouth? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of rumors about men lacking commitment. Y'all heard before that? Y'all heard that before? Like, especially minority men, that they lack commitment, they're scared of commitment. Say that's not true. My dad has been with my stepmom since before I was born. Take the time. You know, it's a long time. start new families for no reason, man. My dad starts the same family for no reason. When I was born, I already had a brother named Cesar Pichardo. Shit, I had a sister named Cesar Pichardo. I said, fuck it, let's do another one. Anybody here part of big families? Anybody got a big family? Yeah. Got a big family? How many siblings you got?
I'm the oldest of 9.
God damn. Fucking Puerto Ricans, huh? Shit, but saying it's funny because there's 9 in my family, but I'm the only one my dad and mom had together. Like they saw me and like, fuck it, we're done. Shit, they gave up. They just separated. Shit. My dad was so disappointed he went back to his wife.
Damn.
Guess I'm ugly. Yeah, man. But my dad, he's cool, man. He wasn't around a lot, but he would still give me advice. Like he always told me that, like, when I take a girl out to dinner, if I spend $200, $300 on dinner, she doesn't have to sleep with me. You agree? That's a lot of money. Do you agree?
Yeah.
He like that. Yeah. No, but I agree. She doesn't have to sleep with me, man. She owes me money. Fuck that shit. I don't even want to sleep with her because she don't think we even. Like, no. You think focaccia bread is cheap? My whole life is flashing through my eyes. These are trauma. I don't know if I told you guys, but my mom's a hoarder. Anybody grow up with a hoarder? Asians, we call them collectors. My mom was such a hoarder, she got 10 Facebooks. She forgets her password, she just makes another one. On her birthday, I get a notification saying today's Mercedes. Never know what she's gonna reply to. I'd be like, 10 of these are not my mom. Like, who the fuck do I write to? Yeah, my mom's such a hoarder. She, instead of throwing away her clothes that didn't fit her anymore, she would pass them down to me. She would call them unisex. I'm pretty sure I was the first metrosexual. But it's cool because when you're a kid, our parents dress us, you know, like when you're in a relationship, sometimes our girl picks up our clothes and stuff like that. That's cool. But then at school, I'm getting picked on because the back of my shirt had a zipper. So, you know, I had to defend myself and I got into so many fights and I lost every fight. You guys are probably thinking, Cesar, you soft. Nope, that dress was tight. I was scared a titty rip out, you know, titty rip out, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I got street cred. Be like, you saw Cesar titty come out? Yeah. Yeah.
You saw Cesar titties.
That's crazy. You see Cesar titty come out? That's a crazy statement. Like, Humilde la teta es esa. Buttermilk looking nipples. I was also shy growing up. I was really shy. I remember one time in middle school, I saw this girl I liked, and it was Laura. And I told my boy, Nelly, yo, can you tell Laura I like her? And she was like, over there at the end. He's like, I got you. Right? And he goes and he tells her, he comes back, and I'm like, yo, what did Laura say? He's like, she said that if you like her, you need to go tell her yourself. Right? But I was wearing heels that day. Shit, I was not gonna walk all the way over there in heels. Crazy. I left my purse in the classroom. And my mom raised a gentle. I'm definitely not a pata sucia. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he fucked that. Got me walking there to talk to a woman. Shit. I'm an actor. There's a lot of actors here, right? Woo, yeah. I'm one of those too. You guys don't know that because I haven't been in shit. Like most of y'all. I'm kidding. I saw y'all on Tubi. So yeah. And as an actor, it's good to see like a lot of diversity. Now we're seeing a lot of diversity in films. Like I know a lot of you guys saw The New Little Mermaid. Make some noise who saw The New Little Mermaid. That's some liars. There's 4 black people in here. And they started probably hating too, like, right, this bitch got it. Yeah, people were mad about that. It's like, yeah, how they gonna make The New Little Mermaid black, man? Like, she can't even swim. I mean, I don't know. I didn't say that. The white people said it. And probably a lot of the Latinos, which is fucked up. And now we got a new Snow White. Y'all saw that? New Snow White, Rachel Ziegler. Apparently she's Colombian. But I always knew Snow White was Latino, right? You knew that, right? Latina, so honestly, like if you read the book, she's always cooking, she's always cleaning. She lives with 7 construction workers. They all live together because no one can put the name on the lease. They live in Norcross. There's one called Sleepy, he's just hung over from all the Coronas. Grumpy's back and Sleepy drank all his Coronas. But they all got real names like Julio Pepe Paco. But when they get pulled over, they're like, nah, he's just dopey. Yeah. I've been dating like I said, and I did this one girl, man, she was really into role-playing. Anybody into role-playing here? That's I don't mean Dungeons and Dragons. Like, you ever role-play? You don't know? Do you role-play? Maybe? Do you role-play, Alex?
Not really.
Chase? Damn, that's something else. This girl, she loved to roleplay, man. She used to love being insecure. And I used to love gaslighting. One time she's like, we should pretend to be strangers. So I never called her back. It's been psycho, crazy, man. I had a girlfriend, man. She used to look for shit to get mad at me. Yeah. I remember one night, it was like 10 at night. She's like, I was getting ready for bed. I had just finished watching like Bob's Burgers or something. And then she goes, how come you never put gas in my car? I was like, are you talking about anal? Because I definitely tried to put gas in your car. She's like, no, like, you never put gas in my actual car. Like, my stepdad never lets my mom put gas in her car. I was like, girl, you need gas money, just ask me for it. We used to fight a lot about it, and eventually she broke up with me. Because I'm trying to open up more, right? And it's hard for Latino men to open up more. We keep stuff inside. And when she broke up with me, she wrote me an essay. The most important part of the essay, she was like, Cesar, loving you, I felt like I was waiting for the bus, and it never came, so I walked home. Man, that's deep. And I was like, damn, you really needed gas money. All right, thank you guys again for being here. I had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time. Make sure you follow every time here. Please stay home safe. Thank you so much.